Hey, what's up out there in internet land? It's Jackie Black, aka JB the Coach, here with another one. I got a good talk for y'all today, right? God put a good message on my heart. And I'm laughing because of how I'm going to deliver this message today, guys. So I just want to let you guys know, you want to make sure you grab your notepad or whatever it is that you use to, write your notes down on with your pen. And remember, note takers are money makers and movers and shakers. All right, guys? So you want to take notes because these nuggets I'm going to drop today in this sauce is going to be fire, right? Now, here's the thing. I do want to warn you because this video will probably not be like my previous videos, right? It's definitely not going to be perfect. My videos are never perfect. I don't profess for them to be perfect. I don't want them to be perfect. I want them to be real and authentic, right? But I'm also going to curse, right? So if you don't like cursing, mom, that's to my mama. This video may not be for you. Go watch, some of my other videos. May be for you. But this one right here, woo, this is going to be fire. I'm going to bring it. I plan on bringing it to you guys. All right. So hopefully you got your pen and your pad ready because I'm about to dive in. All right, guys. I got a serious message I want to get across to you today. And basically, today's talk is going to be about, it's going to be titled, Stop Playing Small, Build Your Business, your brand, and your life now. All right, so put that, if you're taking notes, put that in your notes that this is today's talk, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. I want you to realize, right, that I'm here to help you elevate your life, your business. I'm here to help you elevate, all right? So, fam, it's time that we had a real fucking conversation, guys. Yep. Because some of you guys are out here sitting on million, if not multi-million dollar ideas, game-changing businesses, and goals that can not only change your life, but can also change other people's lives. But guess what? A lot of you guys, and I hope I'm speaking to you, I hope this is you, you're not doing shit with them. Nothing. Why? Let's get into the why. And I've had many conversations with various people, some of my clients, and one of the main common factors of why you're not moving on these multi-million-dollar ideas, you're not setting up these businesses, you're not going after your goals, is because most people are waiting for things to be perfect. You're waiting on things to be perfect. You're waiting on the right time. You're waiting on when you can get the answers. You're Googling everything. You open Chat GPT and everything. Your AI and everything just to get the answers. So now you have the answers. You're YouTubing everything. You're waiting for the answers. You're waiting for the circumstances to be perfect. News flash. It's not ever going to be perfect. Not ever. If you don't start now, that idea that God already gave you will be given to someone else who will execute while you're still waiting. Someone with half your knowledge, someone who doesn't look as pretty as you, someone who is not as articulate as you, someone who more than likely probably that does not have the education or the degrees that you have, that person will run with this idea and they will become very successful. So guys, I need you to lock in and cut the BS out. It's time to get busy. All right, so that leads me to, I'm going to talk about a few truths, right? So, truth number one, guys. Truth number one, y'all need to write this down. Starting messy beats never starting. Starting messy beats never starting. What does that mean, JB? What are you talking about, Coach JB? Well, let me tell you. How many years have you been saying, I'm going to start that business? How many years? Or I'll start to post on my YouTube channel. I'll start to post more content when I'm ready. When I'm ready, right? Let me tell you something, fam. Waiting doesn't always make you ready, right? Action does. Shoot. About 5 years ago now, in 2020, my dad kept asking me, he kept saying, JB, or Jatetto, he called me Juju, right? He say, hey, you need to start doing these YouTube videos. And I had so many excuses, right? I needed everything to be perfect. I started getting blemishes on my face, and that was like, oh no, I can't do a YouTube video with a bump on my face. That was my excuse. Real talk, real talk. So I did not do it. Guys, it wasn't until recently I decided I was just going to get it done. It's time. It's time to stop waiting for everything to be perfect, right? I didn't have a plan. I still don't have a plan, guys. I don't have a big business plan on doing these videos, right? Coaching clients. I don't, not right now. My business isn't polished. It's not. It wasn't then and it's still not, right? My videos, to some people, they just aren't that great. I like them. And I have a few people who may like them. If you like my videos, go on and let me know in the comments. But okay. So look. None of that matters though. That's the catch. Right? I don't have a fucking clue of what I'm doing most times. Most times I have no clue of what I'm doing. But again, it doesn't even matter. I just had to get started and be consistent and keep going even when I don't have a clue and even when I don't want to. That's the other thing. Most times I don't want to do these videos. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I don't even like my voice. So most times I don't even watch my replays. I don't even watch the videos again. Because I don't like my voice. But guess what? I had to stop letting that be my excuse and get it done anyway. Because there's somebody out there that loves my voice. I don't know who it is, but hey, I have to get out. Sometimes you got to get out of your own way. All right, so as I started and I'm moving and I'm doing more and more videos, now I'm starting to get more and more comfortable in front of the camera, right? Now I'm starting to understand and say, okay, maybe I need to tweak this and do that, right? I'm getting more confident. My confidence is building. I'm learning more, right? I'm continuing to learn more. Why? Because I got started. Because I just did it. Now I am growing. My audience is growing. More and more people, they're sharing my videos. More and more people are liking my videos. Why? Because I decided to get in the game, guys. So if you're not starting because you're scared of getting started, or you have some type of self-esteem issues, or you just a procrastinator, whatever the case is, I need you to write this down. Write this in your notes, guys. Write this in your notes. Grab your pen and pad. Starting scared is better than not starting at all. I've always heard, feel the fear, because remember, fear is false evidence appearing real. Most of the things we fear never even happens. So you want to feel the fear and do it anyway. And you can go back to some of my videos. I think a few videos back, I talked about fear. All right, so let's go to truth number 2. Guys, write this down. Write this down. Nobody, and I mean nobody, cares about your excuses. Woo! Nobody cares about your excuses. Fam, I say this with love. Nobody cares about why you can't do something, why you can't right now. Nobody cares. Right? Nobody cares because you're saying, I don't have the money. Neither did I. But I got started anyway. Nobody cares that you don't know how. I don't know how to do YouTube videos. I don't know how to, whatever the case is. Nobody cares. Why? Because it's too much information out there. It's too much information out there that will teach you how to do YouTube videos, or teach you how to start a business. It's just so, teach you if you want to get your credit straight. It's so much information out there, guys. Now you don't even really have to ask anybody. You can do on the computer, and there go the information. So nobody cares. That's what learning is for. You don't know where to get started. Google it. You've got every resource that you need at your fingertips, either on the phone, the laptop. You have every resource you need at your fingertips. But guess what? Guess what happens? Most of y'all too busy scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, comparing your life to someone else's reels. Right? So I need you to understand it's time to stop with the excuses and start taking responsibility, because your future is waiting. But guess what, guys? The future won't wait for you forever. You gotta get busy. Truth number 3. Woo! Y'all see that? Hold on. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Hold tight. Let me get my little mic back going. All right. So truth number 3, guys. You need to promote your shit. Promote it. Promote. You're out here scared to promote your business. Are you serious? You got a business. You got a multi-million-dollar business, and you won't tell nobody about it. You won't promote it. Why? Because you feel like you're going to be annoying people. What? Let me tell you something. If you're not promoting your business, you're not in business. If nobody knows that you have a business, only people that know you have a business may be your partner, maybe your children, maybe your neighbor, maybe the person down the street who you just gently mentioned it to. Nobody knows you even have a business. So guess what? That's a hobby. That's a wish. You have a wish. You don't even have a business. Period. Let's be real. Period. You don't have a business. Now let me ask you a quick question though. Do you think that McDonald's ever cared that they were running too many ads? They had too many commercials? No. They know that visibility equals money. They know that they have to get their business message out in front of people. So you've got a product. Let me get this right. You've got a product and a service that can help people. But you don't want to tell people about your product and your service. Do you really believe in what you are selling? Because sales is a transference of belief. That's all sales is. And you have something that can save someone's life. You have a message. You have a gift. You have something that can boost someone's self-esteem because you might have a fly t-shirt, or you may have something that can boost someone's mood because you can make some of the best tasting cakes. And when a person is in a bad mood, they taste that cake and man, it boosts their everything, right? But you won't tell anybody, right? Look, guys, I need you to start shouting your business out. Shout it out. Shout it from the rooftops. You're going to post it, you share it, you email it. If you have to, go old school, get you some flyers, get you some business cards. Everywhere you go, you telling people about your business. This 2025, we not playing. Go hard or go back home. That's it. Go hard, write that down. You either going to go hard about yours or you going to go back home. Stop wasting your time doing things that you don't even believe in. You got a business, but just because the people closest to you told you no, that ain't gonna work, now you stop? Are you serious? You better get your ass up, go out there and promote and tell everybody you see. I'm gonna tell y'all this real quick. When I was young, right? I can't get too deep into it because I can't get too deep into it, but I tried the street life, right? I tried it. 2 days, that was all for me. That was it. That was my lesson. So 2 days trying the street life, being one of my good girlfriends, right? We over in Southeast DC and, we done went up on somebody's strip. If you don't know what a strip is, we can discuss that in another video, right? But some of y'all know what I'm talking about. So I had no clue. Right? How to live this street life. I was working at McDonald's, right? Making good money. For a 14-year-old, making about $250 every 2 weeks. Now I think about that was like $5 a month, right? So I was making good money. But I had this dream of being big time in the streets, right? So one of the first lessons, somebody on the streets call themselves teaching us the ropes, right? So one of the first lessons they taught me was, this was literally one of the first things they said, you got to ask everybody that walks up and down this street, everybody, you ask them one question. Are you looking? Oh my goodness. So everybody I would ask, are you looking? And some of them would look at me crazy like, what do you mean? But the ones that knew, right? That was my first lesson. One of my first lessons in prospecting 101. Prospecting 101. Ask everybody, are you looking? Are you looking for what I have to offer? So I learned that. Now again, that my street life saga only lasted for 2 days. I realized quick, that was not the type of lifestyle that I wanted to live. It was a lot. I'd rather had worked at my little McDonald's job and, made my little money. So that was it. But I did learn that lesson. When I thought about it, I said, wow, that's why I'm not afraid to promote my business, because I'm going to ask everybody, are you looking for what I have to offer? And either it's a yes or no. If it's a no, okay. If it's a yes, I got you. Let's go. So again, Don't worry about people being annoyed. The right people will be enjoyed. I don't even know if that's supposed to go together, but don't worry about people being annoyed. The right people will be enjoyed, right? So if you're annoying people, then guess what? You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're doing a great job. If people don't know that you have a business, again, you're not in business. Visibility creates opportunities, guys. If you're not being seen, you're not being paid. Period. All right, so let's get into it, right. I'm about to wrap this up, but let's get into the next truth, right? The next truth is this. Goals, write this down. Your goals need action, not daydreams. Your goals need action, not daydreams, guys. Goals are not fantasies. However, if you have a goal and you don't put an action to it, it becomes a fantasy. You want to quit your 9 to 5, right? Cool. Well, what's the plan? What's the plan of action? You want to make $10,000 a month. What's the plan? What's the plan of action? Or is this just a wish? Is this just a fantasy, right? What are you doing to move towards making that shit happen? You need to start writing in your journal, right? Get you a journal, in your journal, write down your goals, right? But that's not the end of the story. Stop just writing it in there. You're going to start writing it in there, but don't just write it in there and think that's the end of the story. All of a sudden, it's just going to manifest. Now, for some people, I have heard some amazing stories, right? I have my best friend. She can write down what she want, and it comes true. Hey, but for the rest of us out here, you write down your goals and you read your goals, you pray on them, you meditate on your goals, and you put that action, put in that work. And as a matter of fact, though, I've seen her. She also puts in that work too, because that work, she puts in the work. So I'm not gonna act like she just write down stuff and voila, it happens. No, we gonna have to look, guys. It's not a fantasy. The things you write down. My mother always says that 80 to 90% of the things we write down does come true. But guys, you're gonna have to go back, meditate, pray on it, and put that work in. Okay? You got to break down the goals daily. Whatever goal you have, take it, break it down daily into actionable steps, guys. All right? Now, I need you to write this down. Write this down. Dream big, but work small. Ooh, I love it. Dream big, but work small. What does that mean? Because it's the small, consistent actions that turn goals into reality. Period. Write that down. Dream big, but work small. It's the small, consistent actions that turn the goals into realities. Period. Remember, if you're just writing them in the book and then you just close the book and keep it moving, I'm not saying it won't happen, but I'm saying you have a better chance, a higher, it's going to happen, right? If you focus on, you got your goals, now you're taking them and you're going to break those goals down into actionable steps. What are the things that you need to do to get those goals taken care of? All right, so let's see. Got another truth, right? The truth is, I love this one. I love this one, guys. You're the problem and the solution. Ooh, write that down. You can write it down. I am the problem, but I am the solution too. All right, look. This is going to sting a bit. But I need you to hear me out. If you're not where you want to be, it's no one else's fault. It's you. It's not your mama. You can't keep blaming mama for everything that hasn't gone right in your life or that's not going right in your life now. It's not your boss. It's not the economy. It's you. It's you, boo. It's you. But here's the good news. Here's the good news. You are also the solution. You've got everything you need to win. But listen to this. You're going to have to stop bullshitting yourself. Stop saying, I'll do it tomorrow. Stop blaming things that you can't control. You got to stop it. See, what happens is once you reverse this and you realize that it's not anyone else. It's not like I said, it's not your mother. Your daddy wasn't there. You know, your mama, she might not have been a great person, a great mother. Your daddy might have been a deadbeat and he might not have been there. Your boss, you know, might not be giving you the raises that you really feel like you deserve. Right? The economy may not be what you think the economy should be. The president, it's not the president, it's not the government. Because as long as we continue to focus and blame those things, right? Those people, those things that we can't control. You can't control mom no more. You can't, well, you never could, but you can't control people. You can't control who the president is. You might be able to put in your vote, but just because you voted for somebody to be the president didn't mean that it was a guarantee that that person was going to be the president and now your whole life is going to change. Oh, no, you can't control that. But guess what you can control? You can control you. You can't fix a lot of these things that are not tangible, that are out of your control. But guess what you can fix? You. That's why this is this is my favorite truth, guys. So I need you to write this down. Write this down. No one is coming to save me. And I know some of my Christian brothers and sisters, y'all probably saying, no, Jesus gonna come save you. Let me just say this. I don't know the exact verse, but I do know what I read in the Bible, where it said, Yeshua, you call him Jesus, I call him Yeshua. He said when I believe they were trying to it was a story where he was trying to tell them that they could do all of these things that he was doing and more. They can speak to a tree and tell a tree to uproot. But because they didn't believe, they weren't doing it. They were constantly coming to him. And he like, you can do all these things and more. I'm telling you. If you know the verse, you can put it in the comments. I don't know the verse. I'm not going to sit here and fake like I know the verse, but I did get that message, right? So I need you to understand it's time for you to save yourself. Fix yourself. You are the solution. You're the problem, but guess what? You're the solution. So again, no one is coming to save me. I have to save myself. Own that truth and watch how your life begins to change. So guys, look, I'm about to wrap this up. There's no more talking. It's time to take action. You may agree with the things I'm saying. You may not. It's up to you. Those were my truths, all right? And I wanted to share them with you. Hopefully it helps someone out there. Here's your assignment. It's time to take action, all right? This is what you're going to do today. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. I need you guys to do this. I need you to launch something. If you haven't already done so, you have a business idea. You're going to create a product. You're going to make a flyer. You're going to post about it online. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? You're just going to put it out there. You're going to do a video, whatever the case is. You need to start recording the video, whatever it is. All right, guys. Number 2, what you're going to do is you're going to begin to promote like a hustler. And I said, I could say you promote like a beast. I'm going to say promote like a hustler because I use my story. I need y'all to be out here promoting like a hustler. You're going to pick a platform. Remember, back in the day, we called it a strip. I don't know if they still call them strips or not, but what's going to be your strip? What's going to be your platform? YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. It's so many of them, right? Pick one. And you're going to promote on that bad boy like your life depends on it. Because the truth is, it does. Number 3, you're going to work. You're going to put in that work on that goal. You're going to write your goals down, and you're going to put that work in. You're going to take that one big goal, the thing that you want to achieve over the next 90 days, right? And then you're going to break it into 3 small, actionable steps that you can take this week. And you, over the next 90 days, week by week, you do 3 things that are going to get you closer to that goal. All right? So, and then of course, you're going to do them. You're going to put that work in. All right? So, here's the kicker. Once you do these things, what I need you guys to do, to come back to me, come back to this video and write in the comments, right? I want to hear what you started, what you promoted, and what steps did you take? I want to know. We want to know, right? Because if you're not taking action, fam, what are you even doing? If you're not taking action, what are you even doing? If you're not telling people about your business, you don't have a business. You have an idea, you have a wish. All right, so, fam, remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs your action. Your business idea started, your content created and posted, your goals, work them. It's time to stop playing small and start betting on yourself. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is you. So I need y'all to show up, show out, show off. Drop a comment and tell me what are you going to do today to move forward. And don't forget to, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. And yeah, I love to read the comments because guess what? It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. Let's go, baby. Let's get it done. I'm out.